So EY is a purpose-led organization. We have a very clear purpose of building a better working world for our clients, for our people, and our communities. We want to drive sustainable and inclusive growth. And the third pillar is very clear. It's about developing our talent and leadership. So really, people and business are the two sides of the same coin. And therefore, we channel a whole lot of investment into the development of our people through learning programs, career development programs, upskilling their knowledge, their skills and competencies. So let me focus on 2 or 3 things. And these are leadership development program, focusing on the career development and performance of our people. The other one is flexibility. And the third one is well-being of our people. Healthy body, healthy mind makes us better employees and better workers. The last one is diversity and inclusiveness, what we do around that area. So the work that we do is highly challenging and demanding, and we have a very fast-paced and highly pressured work environment. The vitality of our people is important. Healthy body, healthy mind makes the first workforce more engaged and more productive. We want to ensure that each feels belong and they know that they can succeed in this environment. And the third objective or motivation is to make sure that their personal and professional aspirations are well balanced. We want to make sure that they're empowered to do so and not just focus on work. Personal aspirations are equally important. So what is well-being in EY? It is quite holistic, as I mentioned earlier, personal and professional. So we focus on workplace, on personal and family, looking at areas like physical well-being, emotional well-being that includes mental well-being. So throughout the year, there are events and activities organized to help our people focus, and we remind them about the importance of this as well. It's the co-ownership with our people generally. So there are 2 very important aspects of the My Wellbeing program. One is what we call the Employee Assistant Program. This is where we actually have an external specialist team that helps our people if they need to speak to someone outside of the organization on a confidential basis. And the other one is a SharePoint site which contains a wealth of information that helps people with resources on how to review their well-being, resources on how to improve their well-being, etc., etc. So in the world that we live today, flexibility is almost expected. It is where the world is moving, and we want to make sure that we move along, but ensuring that at the same time, we are staying true to our values, culture, and principle. We also want to do what makes sense and practical, and also want to make sure that our people are engaged and productive. And therefore, we will be able to manage our retention rate better. So what is flexibility at EY? In a nutshell, there is the formal side and there is the informal side. The formal side relates to the formal flexible work arrangements program and policy, which includes things like working from home or telecommuting, reduced work schedule, going on career break or sabbatical, working part-time. Those are all formal flexible work arrangements. The other facets of flexibility at EY, which is even more important, is what we call the informal flexibility at the workplace, which everyone enjoys. This includes things like staggered start, staggered end. You can start from 7:30 and you end at 4:30, or you can start at 9:30 and you finish at 6:30. So in addition to the formal flexible work arrangements and the informal working every day at EY, there is one facet which is of most interest to our people, which is what we call the occasion-driven dressing. Meaning, people can dress down or dress up depending on what the occasion requires of them. I believe, the generation, the younger ones today, right, finds that very important in coming to work. Diversity and inclusiveness is a business imperative at EY. It is part of our Vision 2020, and there are many strategic priorities that sit under D&I. It is embedded in the business, embedded in the organization, and it does not sit outside of the way we operate. The important bit is not the D. The important bit is the I, the inclusiveness, which is what makes the mix work. One key focus area for us is really to enable our people to team and lead inclusively. We have a mandated workshop for our partners, focuses on inclusive leadership. It is also to be cascaded down to our people who are in the leadership pipeline. For us, it's about setting the right tone right at the top. By leading inclusively, we can effectively leverage on the diverse skills and perspectives of our teams to drive highest performance and engagement.